Welcome to Double TV with the Xbox controllers in the last 3 generations that we had. This was the first one. As you can see, it's a really quite big controller. That was the first attempt of Microsoft getting into the gaming business, where we have all kinds of redesigns compared to, for example, Sony, that have been making controllers for years in 2002. And you can see also we have here 2 buttons that I have even forgotten, since they are not on the new consoles anymore. And yeah, but we still had the same basic layout with the analog sticks not on the same level. Back and start button, as you know, and only 2 triggers on the back, but 2 expansion slots, so you can put in different things like a microphone or a headset or other things. And of course it was wired. 2002 we didn't have the wireless controllers yet. But then the Xbox 360 came out with a brand new, smaller controller. Actually, for the first Xbox we had also smaller controllers available later. But yeah, you can see here that we have a complete redesign. Buttons are on a different position. We have here the possibility now to plug in our headset on the bottom. On the top you have the possibility to charge it. This is a wireless version. There's also a wired one available. And we had then here the 2 triggers, not only one, for better gameplay in GTA and other games like that just need more buttons, and you don't need the ones here on top anymore. And otherwise, yeah, this feels quite good, but I actually prefer the bigger one, since it just really feels nice in your hand. And now we have again, not really smaller one, but a little bit redesigned Xbox One controller. The bigger buttons here for X, A, B, Y. 2 new buttons that are not back or start anymore. They have probably different names, but it doesn't have any names here right on the controller. The analog trigger feels quite cool, since we have here this interesting feeling on the outside, a little bit like you have on tires. On the bottom we have again a new connector for things like a headset. That is also inside the box, which gives us the possibility to add extra buttons, like for example the microphone mute or a volume control. But it actually also looks kind of strange here, since from the first look it looks like an USB, but from the top it is kind of an HDMI like connector, but it's not. It's just a Microsoft connector they developed. But at least on the top we have micro USB for charging, and on the bottom you can just put in 2 double A batteries, or anything that would of course fit in there for long gameplay time. Maybe there will be even battery packs that just connect on here. We will see what expansions there will be coming out. Then we have of course here the buttons, triggers, and with a rumble now also in the trigger, which is kind of cool, which Sony for example doesn't have. That I have of course also here the new PlayStation 4 controller, which has though a touch pad here in the middle and a speaker. Microsoft doesn't have that, and they have also a complete different design, or the standard DualShock design, you could say, with the analogs right here on the bottom and the digital right here. And of course the buttons are still the same way. We have here the options and the share button on both sides. And on the bottom, standard headset and some kind of extension plug we have already seen actually on the Sony PlayStation Portable and PS Vita. And yeah, it's not new, but also here micro USB charging, but there's no interchangeable battery inside, so the 1000 milliamp has to be enough. And it also feels a little bit different to hold in your hand, since you can see it's a different design and it's a little bit shorter. So till next time, peace, and then again, this was a short little comparison of the last few Xbox controller generations and comparison with the brand new PlayStation 4 controller, DualShock 4. Till next time, don't forget to subscribe. My name is Balazs Gal, and thank you much for watching.